So for those of you that didn't know, Revenant's new abilities have finally been revealed. So I'm just going to break them down for you guys. So the first thing I want to talk about is the changes to his passive. So really quick, I'll show what they did exactly.
For Revenant's passive, we're calling it Assassin's Instinct. We wanted to kind of keep the faster crouch speed and the wall climb.
So currently the way Revenant works is he can't really climb side to side while climbing upwards. See how I'm moving side to side right now? Basically, he can't do that while climbing upwards. If I try to do so, my character pretty much stays locked in place on the wall. So with the new Revenant changes, you should theoretically be able to move in like a snake formation while climbing up a wall. The interesting thing is Revenant can already climb sideways pretty quickly, but only when he's not holding his W key. I'll show you guys what that looks like. So without holding my W key whatsoever, I'm just gonna walk sideways, but on the wall. And this is what his wall run looks like. And as you can see, it's pretty fast. And here's what it looks like in third person. So one thing I'm wondering is, with Revenant's increased horizontal climbing capability, will he be able to switch directions? Because currently, once you start wall running to the left, you can't wall run to the right. It'll just kill all your momentum. So if they make it so that you can switch directions while just doing Revenant's wall run tech, that would be insanely cool. But let's see if they inadvertently change his wall running mechanic at all. So another interesting thing about Revenant is, as you know, he can climb extremely long. Like, I can probably climb to almost the very top of this wall. However, that's only his climb height. Revenant's passive, which states you can climb walls higher, does not affect his wall running distance. So Revenant's wall running distance is literally the same as any other legend. So after around 2 seconds, you just get thrown off. So with these new Revenant changes, will Revenant be able to wall run, say, to all the way over there? So could I just like keep wall running forever until I reach the end? I'm guessing the answer is probably no, but we'll have to see. If he could wall run that far, it'll be insanely cool. Because if that's how it worked, say if there's an enemy on top of here, you could probably just climb up here and then just continue wall running along this line until the enemy kind of loses track of you. But currently the way it works is if you climb up and then try to wall run sideways, you will just run out of climb distance, which makes Revenant pretty useless in this situation. But yeah, I would say wall running is Revenant's most important movement tech, so any changes to it are going to be really, really cool to see in the next patch. So that's pretty much everything I wanted to say about Revenant's wall running. Now let's talk about his new tactical ability.
Shadow Pounce allows him to unleash a powerful leap forward that lets him close the gap between him and his prey.
So honestly, at a first glance, I was kind of bummed out by this ability. It literally looks like a copy of Vantage's tactical, but it doesn't require a bat. It literally just seems like a better version of Vantage's tactical. However, instead of getting a useless double jump at the end of the tactical that, like, does nothing for you, instead, you're able to wall run. I do think it's a really cool looking ability, and it definitely complements his kit a lot, but it just seems kind of dumb when Vantage does literally the same exact thing